Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll tell you a funny story about Monk's Eye. She stubbornly inquired about her name from Grandma, as if the passage of time could make it simply vanish into thin air. She thought, I can't just die, right? But when she walked down the Golden River, bam, disappointment hit. If I gotta go, then let's just do it already. What an attitude. After a century of infatuation, one move to break the wind demon, Monk's Eye was just too stubborn to accept. He started wreaking havoc, shouting, "Where's my princess?" The Duck God squad leader noticed and thought, should I help out? He whipped up a wind, turning it into a downpour scene. Now that's some top-notch magic. Kitarō returned to the battlefield and easily subdued Monk's Eye. No sweat at all. Listen here, Grandma, you should really hear me out. How on earth could you find yourself on the street? How on earth could these people even manage to pull it off? They defeated these people. Is this a joke? Later on the island, a crab became a part of the crew, and the residents smartly made replicas to keep it company. Now it has finally fulfilled its promise, guarding the one it loves. Could it possibly be a boss-like creature now? There's a small company boss who roars at his subordinates daily. What a character. He says if employees leave, he doesn't even remember their names. What a soul crusher. I'm telling you, this is what we call good vibes, a manifestation of your love. Of course, he had no clue that under this pressure, employees started dropping like flies. Physically fine, but mentally, these employees were practically smoking with depression. Finally, one jumped off, but the boss didn't even notice, too busy with his booze. Dragging employees out for drinks, and they partied all night long. Late at night, they accidentally bumped into the grilled demon Kitarō. What a twist of fate. He was the kind of boss who, even faced with strangers, couldn't change his ways, kick Kitarō right into the trash pile. This youngster is well versed in the law. Haven't you heard that expression before? Remember, all the bad things you do will come back to bite you. Talk about a self-inflicted wound. The name of Kitarō brought a fright to the boss. He could only leave with his crew, utterly humiliating. What's even weirder? The boss and employee showed up at the tram station, but the only tram left was the last. They had never seen the tram to Forest Park before. Seriously, they had to ask the ticket clerk. The clerk said it was the new snack tram, and guess what? They didn't suspect a thing. After boarding, the boss noticed the passengers were acting a bit weird. Oh boy, awkward moment. The tram slowly departed, a chill in the air, ride getting real. An eerie silence fell upon the passengers suddenly, and the vehicle's route felt all sorts of incorrect. While the boss chatted with the employee, little did he know, trouble was just around the corner. When he heard the employee hadn't gone home for 2 weeks, all he did was blame them for not working hard enough. If you were more efficient, you wouldn't need to work overtime. There's absolutely no mercy in that person for others' hardships. Just as he spoke, the tram lights flickered, and a hand reached out behind him. The instant the boss turned around, the strange hand disappeared. Could it be that I'm imagining things? One bizarre thing after another happened, and his ticket turned into one used by the deceased. The places the tram passed looked like rivers of fate. This can't be good. Realizing something was off, he stood, wanting to figure it all out, but the tram was suddenly empty. In the dark compartment of the tram, terror gradually intensified as countless hands suddenly reached out from the floor, causing the boss to fall down abruptly. A pair of eyes has emerged from the ceiling, marking the beginning of your nightmare, boss. Look, take a good look at that face. It was indeed the colleague who, because of the oppression he endured, had jumped into the river earlier. Finally, he met his comrade's former subordinate surrounded him. Oh, the irony. So, it's only now that you begin to reminisce, thinking back to that subordinate who jumped. Their face and those glasses so laughably familiar. Upon closer inspection, the person before him was indeed his former subordinate. Now surrounded by all the people he oppressed, the boss felt the chill. On the way back, oh boy, he really stirred the pot. How could he escape this? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.